Welcome. I am gWenfyr, High Priestess, and today I am going to be unboxing the Lost Soul Tarot. This will not be a complete flip through, but we're going to unbox and chat. And as you can see, the plastic's still on it, so I'm going to see this at the first time that you see it. Just to let you know a little bit about my channel and about this series. The channel is called Keys of Magic, and I have a series on there called Keys of Magic. And I talk a lot about the Magician, which is a card and a station in the Keys of Magic, of course. And so I do talk about some tarot things there, but I'm also preparing a series on tarot progression. And if you go look at my channel, I've got all kinds of what I call deep life knowledge, different series, Keys of Karma, just whatever interests me and what I feel like might bless others. And so you're welcome to check all that out. But one of the series that I'm preparing is Keys of Tarot, a progression, how to use that as a map for your personal progression. And it's going to take me a while to put that series together, but I thought I would take you along with me in preparation, especially in terms of procuring the decks that I'm going to be doing for that series, and just anything that comes through, little informal chats about the Arcana, and the unboxing, making kind of a fun unboxing thing. I have a playlist that I'll link the top of the screen for my other unboxing videos. At the time of recording this, I only have a couple others, but I'm going to be adding to it as we go along, ongoing. So you can definitely check that out. And depending on when you see this video, there might be a handful there. Now, I'm pretty new to this in terms of owning my own tarot decks. This is my third tarot deck, my third unboxing, and out of the three, this is also a craft card or Crafterian deck. That's a company, a group that does quite a few tarot decks, and they've been doing it for 5 years, and they have an Etsy shop, an Amazon shop, and I don't believe that they are personally the artists, and I tried to find the artists, but I don't think they're really putting forward the artists as much. They're kind of picking decks and sharing decks that they like, I guess, and they call it curated decks. So one of the things that I like to make sure we look at is the Magician, because again, I'm all about that. So this is the Magician. Now, I got this deck actually for Mother's Day. My daughter got that for me, but I picked it out. And the reason that this interested me was not really so much the Lost Soul theme, although that's cool, but it's because I've really felt the simplicity here. And of course, and this is based on Rider-Waite-Smith, and this is going to be standard 78 card deck, and so there's lots of symbolism in the standard cards, and I wanted to kind of see what they decided to bring forward in terms of the simplicity. And the thing that jumps out at me is the infinity symbol right here. So I think that's really cool. And we have to check out the High Priestess. Nice. I think this is the moon. All right, like I said, it's not going to be a full flip through. Wheel of Fortune, that's spectacular. Really, really, really lovely. Yeah, so I just wanted to see what seeing a very simple figure brings up for me. We've gotten some swords here. I mean, that's the justice, but it probably ties back to the swords in the swords suite. Hanged Man, Temperance, and I'm going to be synergizing a lot of different decks and a lot of different intuitive work and a lot of different study as I prepare this Keys of Tarot series. But just kind of letting it sink into me now at this point. Tower might be my least favorite card in the deck. Sometimes they can be really good, but it's like, which way are we going? It's always, everything's good. It's always a blessing. All right. Interesting. And then the World, and that is the end of the major arcana. All right, I'm going to leave the aces behind. Oh, this is so adorable with the growing leaves. We're going to talk a little bit about the aces today, so I'm going to put that to the side, because that's kind of is where I'm starting from, is the aces. And honestly, I've been so inspired just pondering the aces, because it's kind of, you know how when things are really exciting at the beginning and almost breathtaking, and you're at the beginning of anything, like the beginning of college, beginning of kindergarten, beginning of, I mean, I'm not every beginning is like that, because I'm sure there's some that we dread, but sometimes we're just so excited, and it's almost it's a holy feeling. And then things can get a little drudgery later, but at the beginning we're just kind of, wow, the beginning of the marathon. It's exciting, but you have 26 miles ahead of you. Here's our Ace of Cups. Again, just very simple. Very simple. Let's find our Ace of Queen of Cups. Our Ace of Swords. And one thing I have learned is that, at least in the standard decks, standard artistry, all of the hands that give the ace are the right hand. I'm really loving this golden black with some other, with some white in there as well. So the other decks I have, this is again, these are both the craft cards decks. This is more of a classic one, and this is the Magician. And then I also have the Unveiled Tarot, which is really a super unique tarot by an artist, Jesse Lonergan. I don't even think I noticed this to begin with. This is like, you can see this is a film set for, I don't know how you feel about that, and that's not the subject of this video, but it's interesting that this is the magicianry. This is what that artist decided to to bring forward. And I think that's very telling. But yeah, so yeah, more simple. I like the robe here. And then let's take a look at well, first, the way that they've decided to do these with cups and pentacles, there's a cupping hand, and they've done this a little bit differently. And with the wands and swords is a gripping hand, and you'll see that in just a second when I show you the standard. But I'm not sure they preserved the right-handedness in this one, which is okay. But this is the someone going to give you the mysteries. You are given it. Not all at once, of course, but you're given the unlocked door to begin the journey on each of these. So let's these are the 3 decks that I have with the Ace of Swords. Again, just the simplicity here. And very triumphant here. Almost like we've got the end in the beginning. And but when you have these, the standard deck, the shape or direction of the hand is very specific, and the clouds are cool. Yeah, I'm just really loving that. And we've got Ace of Cups, and it's not even the same direction. This is the standard, and we've got some other things going on here. Again, that's okay. That's why we're doing these different decks, to be very creative and get some different inspirations. I really love this Jesse Lonergan Ace of Pentacles with the really strong earth hand. And I get some earthbending vibes. If you got any Avatar Airbender fans out there, the original Avatar series, right? I don't know, I'm getting vibes from that, but there's Ace of Pentacles. And then we have Ace of Wands. Here's the standard with the leaves. And Mr. Lonergan, putting that on fire. It's kind of an AU deck, alternate universe deck. And then we've got this beautiful Ace of Wands here. So yeah, that's just a little peek, and I didn't really have a whole lot of anything super profound to say, but I just I was excited to open my Mother's Day gift, and I wanted to share it with you. And yeah, stick with the channel. There'll be a lot more unboxings and hopefully some different insights that I can bring with. And then when we eventually do the series, probably by next year, I will have a very methodical way of showing you how you can use that to bless your life, and I'm excited for that. Anyway, thank you for spending some time with me. That gives you a taste of the Lost Soul Tarot by Craft Cards, and something like this is about $25, and which is about par for the course for tarot decks. You can get some that are cheaper, not too many, and there are definitely some that are more expensive, but $25 is a good price for a tarot deck. So that's about the range that this was in. All right. Yeah, thank you for spending time with me, and comment if you'd like. I always answer my comments. Since I'm still a small channel, and peace and protection.